Hey babes, welcome back to another episode of Moscato Moments with Melanin Babe. It's your girl Nisha, and I'm here for another episode, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, so I thought that I would do this episode about friendships and particularly how to be a better friend, how to make your friendships more fulfilling, and really just the basics of friendship. So, the first tip, or first, I think, important thing that we have to understand about friendships is that communication is vital. A text goes a very long way. Initiating hanging out with people goes a very long way. Showing people that you care and communicating with them that, hey, I'm here for you, or something as simple as, how's your day? What's up with you? Can really change the dynamic of friendship. And when communication is lacking, it shows. There's a tension, there's a resentment, there's a lot of negativity that could come along with a lack of communication, like in any relationship. So it's important to communicate, especially when you guys are in group chats. Like, I find in group chats, that's like, communication can get really misunderstood. So it's just important to be an active communicator and call things out and always clear the air. If you know a friend is upset by something that happened in a group chat that she might have misunderstood, or had a slight shady pretense on it, it's always best to clear out the air and be like, hey girl, I really meant this. I'm sorry it came across like it did. Communicating through conflict is important. Communicating through misunderstandings, like I said, is important. Basic communication of like, how are you? What are you up to? That is, that's the basics. So remembering that communication is important. It will definitely make you a better friend, for sure. And then the second point is, you just have to be supportive. Life is crazy, and sometimes a lot of things are out of our control, and we have work, we have school, we have families. Some of us, we have, a lot of pressure and a lot of things that are at stake in our lives. So it's really important that you support the people in your circle, for the good and the bad. So when it's difficult times, something is just, being there and saying, girl, I got you. If you're upset about something, I'm here to talk about it with you. Or if you just want to get ice cream, or if you just want to chill, just know that I'm there for you in whatever way that you need me to be. That's a way of being supportive. And people will always remember the ones that were there through like the hard times and depressing times. People remember that, and your friends will be so appreciative that you were supportive. And you also need to support them and uplift them, and pat them on the back when great things happen in their lives. When they have reached a milestone in their lives, or they've accomplished something that they've been dreaming of, or just when good things happen to them, you have to acknowledge them and support them. And when they're doing something brave, or something that they're stressed about, or that they've been wanting to do for a long time, you got to support those things, regardless of what you actually believe. Like, as long as it's positive things that they're doing, positive for themselves, positive for others people, then you have to go ahead and support that. When people are, you don't want to support them going back to like, a douchey boyfriend, because that's, no one wants to co-sign that. But, you just got to support their situation and help them be the better version of themselves, because that's, what friendship is about. And they should be doing the same to you. That's a good point. I kind of just brushed over that, but all of these points should be reciprocal. Like, you should be communicating with them, they should be communicating with you. you should be supporting them. Like, it has to go both ways. It cannot be one-sided, because then, like, why even bother being friends? You should just, give them their pink slip and say, good, bye, good luck. If it's not balanced, the friendship is just going to break down anyway. So there's that. I guess that kind of ties into my other point too of effort. The effort should be on both sides, but in particularly on your side, you should always have the effort of wanting to be in part of their lives and engaging, and having them hang out with you, or doing stuff together that you guys both like. There has to be an effort there of communication and an effort there to be engaging and be present in the friendship or the relationship. But that also brings me to the point that, like, you also have to have similar, if not the same, temperaments. In the fact that it's hard to be a friend when you can't relate to a person. So I don't know, if you're a party girl living that life, and no shade, no tea, no anything, like, do you, boo. If you are about that lifestyle and you're trying to relate or be a friend to someone who's not, it's going to be a lot harder when your energies and your interests and your temperament and your life experience don't match. Not to say that friends from opposite people can't be friends, because they totally can. It's just they have to have something base in common. And when you have no basis in common, it's very difficult to have a long friendship, a lasting, healthy friendship. Anyway, so it's important to reevaluate your friendships every so often. I say that your friends go in a little bit of a circle, like, depending on what you're going through and what they're going through. You cling to other friends more than you would others, and sometimes someone that you've known longest doesn't necessarily get you in the way that a newer friend has, and that's okay. Sometimes time isn't an indication of strength in our friendship, if that makes sense. So it's important to have people who are like-minded, like you, and have goals and have ambitions and are similar, and you guys have a base, because it just makes the whole friendship relationship easier. And most of you are probably good friends. It's just a reminder of the things that we can always improve on, because life gets really hectic, like I said. So that's the gist of this episode, just reminding you to communicate with people, be supportive, put forth the effort, and reevaluating your friendships every so often, and knowing that if it's a one-sided street, or if it feels like you're doing all the legwork and it's always massive outreach on your part, then you might have to distance yourself, or the universe has this really great, amazing way of purging people out of your life. And so sometimes you might just have to let the universe do its cleaning, its spring cleaning, or whatever it is, and it will bring new people and the right people in your atmosphere. So friendships are really important, but they're also a lot of work. So I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast today. I hope it was helpful for someone. I hope that someone has taken away something from this, and I always enjoy talking to you guys. So thanks, boos. So go ahead and like this podcast on our YouTube channel. It will be up on there. Go ahead and like and follow us on Instagram at Melanin Babe Box. And go ahead and visit our website, melaninbabe.com. We have a lot of exciting things coming up. Our summer box is debuting, so go ahead and check that out. And I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Bye, babes.